Sid, it's happening again.
Oh, is it? Well, apparently you don't need me, so bye. That's Neve Campbell's message to Paramount Pictures after contract negotiations fell through for her to return for Scream 6. So her public statement says, "Sadly, I won't be making the next Scream film. As a woman, I've had to work extremely hard in my career to establish my value, especially when it comes to Scream. I felt the offer that was presented to me did not equate to the value I brought to the franchise. It's been a very difficult decision to move on."
Are you gonna be all right? I'll survive. I always do.
I like to think that Neve saw my tweet during the opening weekend of Scream 5 when it was on its way to make $33 million. So Variety revealed that the budget of the movie was only $25 million. So I said, Neve and Courtney both need better contract negotiators if their salaries both fit under a budget of $25 million. To make a comparison, Tom Cruise was paid $12.5 million upfront for Top Gun Maverick, which is low for sure, but he is in a very unique group of movie stars that Lily, at this point, it's down to Sandra Bullock, and it used to be Will Smith, but I don't think that's going to be the case going forward, that they go under in their upfront salary, but then they get a percentage of the movie profits. So Tom is getting 10% of the first dollar gross on the film. I won't bore you with what that actually means, but he is on his way to be making probably about $90 to $100 million off of the sequel. Neve and Courtney's salary, and of course it's a guessing game, but I mean, at most, maybe it was $5 million each, and that would leave $15 million to do an entire production and film a movie. So even $5 million might be overestimating it, which is like, I'm blown away because Neve and Courtney are the literal blood of this franchise. They're the pulse of this franchise.
Sounds about right. You ready for this? Never. Here we go.
What are the chances? What are the chances we get Sydney and Gail back together?
You want to do the honors? This one's yours. I don't know about contracts and where things are.
3 weeks ago, Courtney, who has not said she's signed on for Scream 6, told Entertainment Tonight that the script, which you would assume includes Gail Weathers and Sidney Prescott, because if it didn't, why would Courtney be reading it? That script is something of value.
The script, it's a really good one. It's great.
Seems like Gail Weathers has taught Courtney to be just as savvy.
So I'm just gonna not say anything.
So it's a great script that includes my character. If I don't sign on, you gotta rewrite that great script. And maybe that script won't be as great. Now, Neve wanted to make clear that she is not ungrateful. To all my Scream fans, I love you. You've always been so incredibly supportive to me. I'm forever grateful to you and to what this franchise has given me over the past 25 years. But Neve isn't obligated to keep coming back to this franchise in order to show her gratitude. She deserves her worth. And with the Top Gun Maverick comparison, yes, Scream 5 didn't make as much money as Top Gun Maverick is going to make. Scream 5 made $140 million overall. So yeah, I'm not thinking Neve and Courtney deserve a $100 million payday. But I think we can recognize that if you broke it down into numbers over why that movie made $140 million, to say that Neve and Courtney's presence in that movie, it only really accounts for $10 million of that $140 million, that's a bit ridiculous to say. So bravo to Neve for knowing her worth, and we'll see what Courtney does. Now, I want to put this disclaimer in here right now because I know where people are going to go with this. So sure, you can say this is just first world problems and you'd love to be paid $5 million for a project and they don't need the money, blah, blah, blah. Especially Courteney Cox. Courteney Cox does not need another cent in her life. She's got Friends money, she's got Cougar Town money, she's doing Shining Vale, she's good. But that doesn't mean that she needs to undervalue herself and not expect to be treated the way she should be treated. Like, that's a basic principle.
Time to pass the torch. It's all yours, bitch. Why
should Neve and Courtney just, oh well, we're fine, we'll just let Paramount Pictures keep making money off us? They're making money.
I'm a really big fan.
Go f yourself.
It's not based on your financial bracket. It doesn't mean when you've got this much money, you should be treated like crap. And if you have no money, you should be treated like crap. No, everyone should expect to be treated and be valued the way they should be valued. So yeah, they deserve their money.
To show that this wasn't just some bullshit, cash-in, run-of-the-mill sequel.
So Neve is saying no more. And sure, you can see this as a negotiation tactic, but I mean, in reality, that movie's going to come out at some point next year. People would notice that Neve Campbell's not in it, so she had to say something at some point, so she's saying it now.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Let me guess, the movies made you do it?
So yeah, maybe there'll be a huge outcry, and Neve will get paid her worth and be back in the movie. Is that a bad thing? No.
Careful, they always come back.
So what do you think of Neve finally saying, no, you're no longer going to undervalue me in the Scream franchise?